last time, but it was 13. 13! Lucky number 13!
Exactly.
This
Episode
is
13,
Sip and Savor. My name is Megan Skepney.
I'm Reed Skepney.
And we are with Lang & Reed Napa Valley. And as you can see, it's dark and quiet in our house. And this is our second filming.
Without Ben.
Yeah, well, without Ben, and then without our children who are already asleep in bed. So, shh. So that being said, we wanted to treat ourselves to a little lamb, and tonight we are making a Provençal leg of lamb.
Provençal. And lamb's never Megan's favorite, but
it's very Provençal to have it. Actually, lamb is not my favorite, and you know what? I actually messed up on buying the cuts of lamb that we needed for tonight. The recipe that we have is for a 6-pound leg of lamb. Let's be real, nobody's having parties right now. We're not having big gatherings, so a 6-pound leg of lamb is really out of control for us.
Yep.
So I thought we were gonna do something easy, and I'd go to the butcher and just get the little like lamb chop lollipops that are so delicious, and I didn't.
They were really, really expensive.
They were really expensive, but I got something else, and anyway, we'll show it all to you. But what we did instead is to get a smaller little cut of lamb leg, and then I also had some loin chops as well. So we've got a little bit of each, and you know, it's all good. It's a super simple recipe, and it's gonna go amazingly well with our Cabernet Franc, the North Coast Cabernet Franc. We are still drinking the 2015.
Why, you ask, is it going to go with our North Coast Cab Franc? I'll tell you.
Was I rambling?
Yeah. So, it's going to be spices. We've got fresh rosemary, we've got fresh thyme, and then we've got dried lavender because,
I'll show you all
I don't know, Provence has lots of lavender. So, we've got lamb, game and meat, we've got lots of herbs and spices, notably fresh.
A little zest.
Every single time we've done that, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So, you've got the cursors. Cab Franc is going to go with that.
Yep.
Take it away, Megan.
So let's get started.
All right.
So let's grab your bowl. Start your engines.
Yep.
We need a little bit of red wine. We happen to have Lang & Reed Cabernet Franc North Coast on hand.
Go on. What's in that,
Great.
Megan?
You know, this is actually 100% Cabernet Franc.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Not a
it
lot
is.
of people just do 100% Cab
It's
Franc.
not, and if they do in Napa Valley, a lot of them don't make it to taste like Cabernet Franc.
Oh, what
So-
does it taste like sometimes?
Yeah. Well, last time I said something a little inappropriate, which we won't repeat. But for me, Cabernet Franc is bright red fruits on the palate. It always has this really beautiful floral nose, which is the main reason why a lot of producers,
There we go.
a lot of producers add it to their Cabernet Sauvignon. It gives it that je ne sais quoi.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Anyway. So the acidity is really great. It's got this like bright acidity to it, and it always has this great tannin structure and a nice long finish. And voila, there's your unmistakable Cabernet Franc, which is what we produce.
So you're telling me there's a wine out there that's fun and refreshing, but also refined and serious at the same time?
Yes, and easily accessible. You could order it on our website, and we could just ship it to you.
And what website would that be, Megan?
www.langandreed.com. Oh my god. It's
so
late.
what's next in the recipe,
It's late.
Megan?
All right, so we have a little bit of red wine in here. And then we're going to take a nice orange. This orange happens to be from John Skepney's orange tree. So we're going to take some zest and just put it right in. And then we need a 1/4 teaspoon of lavender. My friend Sue gave me this really beautiful dried lavender. And I'm going to be using it for some kombucha soon. And so I was very thankful, thank you, Sue, to have it on hand for our lamb. All right. Whoop.
1/4 teaspoon.
Yeah, give or take. That's perfect. All right.
It's actually quite good.
The wine? Oh, good. Good. That wasn't false advertising. And then we're going to take a couple sprigs of thyme. I would say, because this lamb is going to marinate for a little bit, so I would say
24 hours.
Take this and chuck it in.
I would have taken the leaves off.
Come see, come sa. Whatever you want to do. Then we have some rosemary. We're going to put some rosemary. Let's do this little branch. Maybe this branch too. Would you like to take the leaves off of the rosemary?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to take the leaves off the rosemary.
Thank you.
You know, while I'm doing that, Reed, why don't you chop up a little shallot? We're going to put in a little bit of shallot. And like I said, we are adjusting the recipe because we are not cooking 6 pounds of lamb. So we're just putting in smaller amounts of what the recipe says. I think it says 12 sprigs of rosemary. So we're just going to...
It's quite a bit.
Take that down a notch.
We had this rad rosemary bush in our front yard when we moved in here. And that's what Megan's picking right now.
Oh, yeah, we do have a really great rosemary bush out front. You said that really fast. I almost didn't understand what you said.
I think I cut myself again.
You're a mess tonight. All right, I've got the rosemary. Would you like to cut the rosemary also? Would you like to chop it?
Yes, I'll rough course it, Megan.
Great, so Reed's gonna do that. We've got our little bit of shallot here. The other thing we need is some peppercorns. This is our little mortar and pestle. I'm just gonna, you don't have to even crack it very much. Just a couple little rounds of the mortar and pestle.
Did I?
Oh yeah. So this recipe was actually in Food and Wine magazine, which is really cool, and I love when we find our recipes in Food and Wine magazines or, you know, Bon Appetit, anything like that, that it has our wine specifically paired with it. Grace Parisi did the recipe for this. So Grace, if you're watching, thank you very much. So a little bit of pepper in here. And now I think we're just gonna stir this around a little bit. Oh, I haven't even tasted the wine. I've been so busy cooking.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salt?
Delicious as always. No salt right now.
Okay, no salt right
The
now.
salt's gonna go on actually before it goes on the grill. So from here, the recipe, you would combine it all. You could then put it into a plastic bag, and you're gonna wanna refrigerate this for 24 to 48 hours and really let those flavors just infuse the lamb with these really amazing flavors. And as you can see, it's really just beautiful, and it smells sublime. It smells really, really good. So, do you smell that?
Yeah.
So good.
It's a classic dish. Very simple, very French.
Yeah. So take this, put it in your refrigerator, and 24 to 48 hours. Yeah. So then,
Time warp.
just like that, it's tomorrow. And just like that, to show you how much of a professional cooking show we have turned into, we have this lamb, our little lamb loin chops, which I kind of thought were lamb chops, but they're not. They're lamb loin chops. They have been marinating for 24 hours, and they are ready to go.
They are completely different than what we just put in the fridge. But that's okay. We're going to eat these tonight.
It was lamb. It'll be delicious. Lamb is
She
lamb.
doesn't see color. It's just lamb.
Lamb is lamb. It'll be so good.
Awesome.
Anyway, so from here, we have these great lamb loin chops. I'm going to take them and put them on this bowl that Reed has grabbed. Look at these things. They're like little lamb T-bones. And we want to, before you do that, Reed, we just want to scrape off the solid parts of it.
Right here?
So, yeah. Okay, I was going to try and show everybody what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. Start over.
Okay, so we're scraping.
We're just scraping all the stuff off.
Yeah, off our little lamb T-bone. Oh, there's lots of stuff in this little nook and cranny back here. Look at it. Hold still. There we go. Oh!
I actually got you. Oh! Sorry.
Yes. That's on camera.
I know. We'll just roll it.
My mom is watching.
Show must go on.
Mom, come save me. Jeez.
That was aggressive. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can get that one.
I don't even. No. You can put that down.
Don't worry.
Jeez. That's not normal in our kitchen.
Sorry.
Reed cut himself last night, so I think he wanted me
I
to
cut myself today too.
cut myself
Same
today. All right, so we've picked all the solid things off of our lamb loin chops.
Yep.
Great. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna brush these with olive oil, and we're gonna sprinkle them with salt.
Cool.
So while Reed does that, here, let's switch so you can get over here. The salt's over here. So
Let me wash my hands.
these are gonna go. They're gonna go on the grill. So if you are using a charcoal grill, gas grill, whatever, just know when to start it before you pull the meat out. And we like to always have our meat room temperature before it goes on the grill.
Rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Do that.
We have a handy dandy indoor grill on our range top, so we're just gonna use that actually tonight.
For non-fatty cuts, it's easy.
Yeah, and it's so small. It's such a small amount. So normally if we start the grill outside, we like to have multiple, pieces of chicken and sausage and lots of things to grill for the week. Looking good?
I think we're good.
So then sprinkle with salt. I'd help you, but, somebody cut my hand. I'm actually bleeding. Can you see that? My gosh. Okay, sprinkle these lamb loin chops with salt. Well, yeah, but... Sorry. God. We had one glass of champagne before this, and it was a little too much for my husband here. Good Lord. All right.
You're flopping?
Salt and flip. Cool. Yeah, for good measure.
There we go.
Okay. So you guys, we're going to take our bottle of wine, our glasses, and our lamb loin chops, and we're going to head over to the stove. And you take yours wherever the grill is, and we're going to grill them off. So depending on the cut you have, if you're doing that leg of lamb, if by chance you're doing that 6-pound leg of lamb, that's going to take at least a half an hour on your grill. Mm-hmm. So you want to just a moderate heat out there. These are probably going to go pretty quick. We like our lamb medium rare.
Rare.
Too rare. Rare, the rarer side of medium rare.
With lamb, I'm a big advocate of just erring on the side of rare. That's all.
Great, so we're going to go rare. We're going to compromise and go rare.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I mean?
The beauty of it, we have two. We'll do one over, one under, and see what happens.
It's great. All right, team. We'll meet you over at the stove. Bienvenue!
And we're back.
Welcome over to our stove.
So we got lamb porterhouse chops. I've stabbed Megan for the first time.
It's been an eventful 10 minutes so far.
The night is young. The night's young.
Our tongs work.
We tested them.
It's all good.
So grill's hot. Steaks are oily. They're gonna go on.
Yep. Here we go.
That's about it. If I was outside, I would take that oil and pour it on top of them, but I'm not outside, so I'm not going to do that.
That's a good idea.
It's little things.
These are going to go on about 7 minutes.
We're going to yell. So we're going to go 3 minutes on each side and 1 minute on the T of the bone to get that inside.
Yeah. So
rotate them, get some nice diamond marks.
And that'll get us a rare lamb loin chop.
I like medium rare. Megan likes it rare, but I like medium rare, so we meet in the middle and go rare.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
It's good compromise here. Anyway, that's kind of all you need to know. I mean, it's going to be easy, and then once this guy's done, we're going to let it rest for about 10 minutes. And during that time, I'm probably going to have a glass of wine. Cheers!
You can watch us drink the wine too. It's fun. But we're just going to stay here and look at meat. And we're back.
Yeah, let's pull them up.
Alright, so chops have been on for a while. They're probably rare on the inside. A little medium rare, medium on the outside.
I would say the cross marks are top-notch, Reed.
Thank you.
Top-notch. Be proud. Be really proud of that.
It's my first time.
It almost looks like the cross on my hand from the knife.
I got off pretty easy on that one.
Little Malden sea salt.
Yep.
And we're going to let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to dive in. So we're going to reset over there, and we'll meet you back on the other side of our kitchen and dive into our lamb loin chops.
We'll see if we've done it.
Alright guys, 10 minutes is up, and it is time to taste our lamb chops.
We've rested our meat.
Yep.
We're going to eat it. We have a nice salad made.
Yeah. We've been getting a vegetable box every week that has amazing greens, and so oftentimes we'll just empty the fridge and put whatever we can find in there.
This is, I don't know what it is.
Which, you know what?
But it's actually purples.
Yeah, radicchio, and
yeah.
We actually had a request for a sip and savor. I don't know if I told you about this. for a non-recipe sip and savor.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I am terrible at that. I mean, if my recipe calls for a sprinkle of parsley on the end and I don't have it, I won't make it.
And she like weighs out a sprinkle.
Totally, because like...
To a fault.
It makes a difference. So, but my husband Reed here, bless his heart, he can open the refrigerator and make anything out of nothing. And so maybe we will do that. Maybe maybe we'll do a non-recipe sip and savor.
Bunch of omelets.
While we're drinking all of our wines at Lang & Reed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just depends on how early.
Yeah. All right, so let's dive in. I'm excited. We haven't had lamb in a really long time.
It's like, it's late. The kids are asleep.
It's like your
kind
date
of a
night.
date night. Oh.
All right, so what I thought were going to be our lamb lollipops is this really cool...
New York.
I just want to kind of show you
Tenderloin.
guys. Yeah, so the New York is here. The New York is here, and then this is the little, like the fillet, the lamb fillet.
I don't know if we need forks for this.
Well, let's find out. Is that what you meant? Like dive into it?
Totally.
Well, I was going to... All right, what else? Let's do it.
We'll see what happens.
Cheers.
There's a lollipop.
Mine was messier than yours. It's delicious.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Charred on the outside here. I'm just going to use this. You can see. Nice and dark pink in the middle. Almost red. So Reed did a great job of getting this medium outside and really rare inside. Let's taste it with wine.
Oh, good call.
Because the flavor I can...
The salt, the spice, the lambness of the lamb. Cheers, baby. Good date night. You only got stabbed once. We've had
It's good for my date night.
Yeah. Of the date nights. I think that's good.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, there's no question of the pairing. Honestly. And a lot of times with me, I love... Oh, look, we have a little friend here. You can get it. Oftentimes, anything, well, I say oftentimes, always, anything off the grill, it's going to go well with Cabernet Franc, especially our Cabernet Franc.
Yeah.
Just the smokiness, the charred side to it, anything, pizzas, zucchini, help me out. Lamb,
meat and
pork. Yeah.
It's all going to be there. Yeah, that was a good edge. I'm happy with that. It's beautiful.
Me too. Thank you guys for joining us on our 13th adventure of
Yep.
Sip and Savor. As you can see, they're getting a little crazier and a little more casual, but honestly...
Our kids are still here.
Yeah, the kids
They're
are just
still
asleep.
alive.
But we're just... Our, life right now is just chaotic and crazy, and sometimes I'm able to do my hair, and sometimes I just have to throw a hat on because I haven't,
I wore
washed
my
hair
nice
in a couple
polo
days.
for you guys.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I know, it's really nice. So, just a couple of announcements to close out for Sip and Savor. Anything that you want for wine from Lang & Reed, you can order on our website, langandreed.com. Our North Coast is actually sold out at the moment, but come September 1st, we are releasing our 2016 vintage. So
Pretty exciting.
We're just kind of wetting your whistle with this and get ready to roll. We also have a wine club, and we haven't talked very much about our wine club, but the cool thing about our wine club is that shipping fees are included in the price. So that bottle of wine is normally $27, and normally it would cost you $40 to ship a case of wine across the country. But if you join our wine club, you can
Au contraire, it's included.
It is in that $27 per bottle price. So you can join any of our wine clubs. There's multiple options. If you don't see anything you really specifically want, you can always email me, Megan@langandreed.com. So anyway, check out our wine club. Check out our wine shop. If you live in Napa Valley, Reed and I would deliver to your doorstep. We're happy to do that. I just delivered to an amazing customer today, and she was very, very happy to have her wine. So thank you. Thank you, Shelly. No. And then our tasting salon. Oh my gosh, you guys.
So we have outdoor access now.
It's so great.
With the current county
guidelines.
I guess guidelines,
Yeah.
as this term. Our current county guidelines, we can serve people outside. We would be more than happy to see you. Please just call.
Right, and we sit on our front porch together.
Yep.
And tell you the story of Lang and Reed, and we get to hang out with you. There's little bites, and it's just been lovely. We've had a really fun time. We've done a couple. We've had a couple people so far, and
All the while
yeah, it's really exciting.
keeping to the guidelines.
Yeah, of course, and
But
we can
we can
accommodate.
have you in our home.
Yeah, we can accommodate up to 4 people. All safely, socially distancing and cleaning measures in place, all that good stuff. So anyway, come see us. It'll be us or Reed's parents, John and Tracy. You'll get the full lowdown of Lang and Reed. And I think that's it.
Yeah. Thank you, John and Tracy Scupney, for making this all happen. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, BenTedesco.com, our amazing producer, friend, biggest believer in our chaos.
Pretty rad
here.
dude overall.
And that's it. So you guys enjoy your dinner. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. And we'll hopefully see you soon. And join us on the
14th, Sip and Savor.
For the 14th Sip and Savor in 2 weeks.
Coming soon.
2 weeks.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.